Last week, I attended a Professional Scrum Facilitation class, and it was a lot of fun. If you didn't know, it's a brand new class from Scrum.org that focuses very specifically on how to facilitate discussions and Scrum events with a very practical approach. And it also comes with a new certification. In this video, I'd like to share what I learned about facilitation from this class and whether you should attend it too. As always, I'll share some practical tips you can use in your facilitation. Hey, it's Daria here. Welcome. So I'm in the process of getting a new trainer license to teach the Professional Scrum Facilitation Skills class from Scrum.org, and for that I have attended the class to learn what it is and how it runs. I was finally able to put on the student hat, and I truly enjoyed being a listener and a participant and not a facilitator for a change. Professional Scrum Facilitation Skills class, also known as PSFS, and this is how I'm going to be referring to it, is a one-day training that has been just recently introduced into the growing list of awesome Scrum.org classes. And as I said in the intro, it comes with a new certification as well. So what do you actually learn there? Is it worth your time as a student? And was it worth my time as a student? I'm not going to share the actual class material, obviously. For this, you will need to attend the class. You might know that I absolutely love the PSM2 class for Scrum Masters with experience. It's highly interactive and it offers plenty of opportunities to discuss and share experiences, obviously. And I found the PSFS class do the same as well. Obviously, as a class on facilitation skills, it gives you some opportunities to practice them, but also provides plenty of exercise examples you can take with you after the class. Now, you might be asking, well, Daria, you seem to be fine with facilitation already. Did you actually learn anything new? Well, I'm happy to say, yes, I did. I have learned a couple of new important concepts and even a few new exercises. The most important takeaway for me was a much better understanding of what a great facilitation is. We discussed what great facilitator is. How can we recognize them? Many teams came with some great ideas. The final idea we came up with in our small team was great facilitation is creating a safe environment free of blockers to collectively collaborate on an outcome. What do you think of this description? It covers a few very important points. First, the point about creating a good environment for collaboration, creating trust in a group, that is an essential skill of any facilitator. If you're a Scrum Master, that's what you should be focusing on every day anyway, whether you're facilitating a meeting or not. Second, it highlights the importance of an outcome. Sometimes we completely forget why we're facilitating discussions. It is to make some kind of decision or to take an action, something that can bring us closer to our goal. Retrospectives are the usual offenders. Teams sometimes find them useless, just a waste of time. It comes to a point where the team stops improving. So I can see why retrospectives become stale. That's why great facilitation requires safe environment and focus on the outcomes. By the way, if you need help with facilitation of retrospectives, I have some great guides that can help you, as well as some videos that you can follow to create awesome retrospective templates and materials. I will put the link in the description. When we talk about creating a safe environment for the participants when we facilitate, we want to make sure that 1, everyone has an opportunity to share their opinion, including the quiet people. 2, that there is mutual respect in the group. 3, that there is transparency for everyone involved. Process the facilitator uses is also an important principle. But what I found during the course of the class is that just pure techniques and exercises are just not enough. A great facilitator needs to understand their audience and adapt their approach. This is what I call structure and flexibility. I refer to it when I talk about facilitating productive retrospectives, one of the topics that I talk a lot about. Having a great, strong structure you can always rely on, as in clear steps you follow, will give you a good foundation for your facilitation for the whole meeting. But you also need to be flexible. The more tools and practices you have, the easier it will be for you to adapt to your team needs. For this, any great facilitator needs to be a good listener and observer, have a strong toolbox of practices have patience and empathy, and be able to lead. Some of the other important topics we discussed in the class are the facilitation principles, facilitator skills, sprint events, encouraging and dealing with conflict. Overall, same as PSM2, the PSFS class has been a pleasant surprise for me, and I would definitely recommend it. I think the best path to take if you're a Scrum Master is PSM1 first, then PSFS after maybe a couple of months of practice in the role, and then PSM2 after at least 6 months of practical experience in the Scrum Master role. I hope that this gives you an idea of what this class can teach you and how it can be used in your development plan. In this video, I wanted to summarize some key elements of what great facilitation is and give you some pointers on how you can become a better facilitator, whether you attend the class or not. I would love if you attend this class, especially once I get the license and start teaching it. Now, back to you. What are some of the important skills a great facilitator should have? I know this video is much shorter than my normal ones, but even though I've been quite busy these past few weeks, I wanted to share at least some nuggets of advice with you here, as I always do every week. And I do hope that you learned something new. And if you did, remember to like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers and Scrum on!